got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved.
What a game. Cortez smacked to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not? And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on Rio Sports Live. As tonight we are in Harlingen, Texas, and we're having the introductions for tonight's softball game between the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Joe Bowling with you, Bert Ruiz operating the camera, and you see the Lady Tigers having their team introduced here on the scene. Our game brought to you in part on our pregame show by Pronto Insurance, by Mott's Building Materials, by the City of South Padre Island, and by Luke Furia Motors. Tigers, exciting to see this team. Myself, over the years, they put out a great product, and this team is poised to have another good season here. And now it's time for the Lady Hawks. See if we can pick up the PA announcer.
Number 7, Kara Jensen. And number 9, Yesenia Perez. And here we go with number 10, Yvette Garcia. Number 11, Lexi Sandoval. And number 13, Angela Perez. Number 14, Anita Rodriguez. Number 15, Jalen Mata. And number 21, Lauren Gonzalez. And number 22, Haley Vasquez. Number 23, Emily Ruiz. Number 24, Nat Martinez. And number 29, Haley Silva. All right, everybody, we ask you.
And so there's your two teams announced. Our pregame show brought to you by Pronto Insurance, Mott's Building Materials, the City of South Padre Island, and Luke Furia Motors. We'll be back with the first pitch of this one, and it's coming up right after this.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que cómo le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
Hey, you're back. How's the remodeling going?
Great! We're looking for doors.
You bet. Follow me. Our door department has the largest selection of top quality doors in the valley. Not only are they in stock, but we have the lowest prices around. Relax. With Mott's, you got this.
This spring, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your spring getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
And welcome back here for our coverage here to start softball season on the RSL network. These teams have already started play. They had a little tournament action this last weekend, played through a bunch of raindrops. And right now it's Harlingen South in their first home game of the season, taking on the Mercedes Tigers. Lady Hawks out warming up. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard. And again, sit back and enjoy our broadcast here on the RSL network. Mercedes in town. Let's take a look at the lineups for you. First, starting for the Mercedes Tigers, they'll lead things off with Christy Garcia. She'll be playing shortstop, followed by Rihanna Sierra playing in third base, hitting second. Lindsay Lopez hits third. She'll be playing in right field. Ashley De Leon is catching and hitting in the cleanup spot. Kenzie Rodriguez is playing second base, and she's hitting fifth, followed by Elise Perez. She's playing at first base and hitting in the sixth spot. Hitting seventh is Anastasia Gomez. She's playing in left field. Hitting eighth is Abigail Trevino. She'll be pitching today. And Michelle De La Torre is in center field, and she'll be hitting in the 9 spot. So it's Garcia, Sierra, Lopez, De Leon, Rodriguez, Perez, Gomez, Trevino, and De La Torre for this Mercedes team. Pitching today for Harlingen South will be Levi Sandoval. And behind the plate is Haley Vasquez, as they are wrapping up their warm-ups here. And we are real close to our first pitch of the evening. Cool breeze going out to left field, if those are asking. And I say cool because of the fact that, well, I just don't like the cold. It was 75 earlier today. I've got my jacket right next to me. Don't have to have it on just yet. But I would expect yours truly will have it on. Stepping up to the plate, first hitter of the day is Christy Garcia. Garcia will be hitting from the right-hand side for their Mercedes Tigers. And as she stands in, I again welcome you to our broadcast here on the RSL Network. Tonight's game coming to you live on the Harlingen South channel. Garcia playing shortstop today, hitting first, and we're waiting for the first pitch of the ball game. Levi Sandoval, again in the circle, is pitching today. And her battery mate behind the plate is Haley Vasquez. Ready to go with the first pitch of the evening. And here she comes. That's a little bit low for ball one, and away we go here in this first inning of play. 1-0 count on Garcia. Behind her is Sierra, and then it's Lopez. Anybody gets on De Leon will hit here in the first inning. Ready to go with the next pitch to Garcia, and here it comes. That's a bit outside for a ball. See some of the fielders here for the Lady Hawks. Playing here today at home for their first home game of the season. 2-0 count on the leadoff hitter here for the Mercedes Tigers. Garcia can be a little picky here if she decides leading it off. Swings and hits that one hard, and that's going to be a quick out made by the South Hawks. Hit it on the nose, but right at the hitter, or right at the fielder. And the first out of the inning. And that brings up Sierra. Rihanna Sierra playing third base today. First pitch to her is a little bit high for a ball, ball one. Nobody on, one out here in the first inning. Sierra batting second for the Mercedes Tigers. And here comes the next one to her. That's a strike called. Evens the count at 1-1. The on-deck circle stands Lindsay Lopez for the Tigers of Mercedes. At the plate is Sierra, and she waits for the next one, and here it comes. Swinging a foul ball. Stays at the plate, so the count goes to 1-2 on the number 2 hitter today for the Mercedes Tigers. Good crowd on hand behind home plate. They are here at Harlingen South, and a good crowd out here with us in the outfield as Bert Ruiz secures the camera shot for you out there in the outfield. Sierra is ready and waits for the next one. Here it comes. A little low for a ball, and the count evens at 2-2 on the number 2 hitter for the Mercedes Tigers as they try to have the first base runner here of the game. Sierra's ready. Here's the next one from Sandoval, swinging a high pop-up on the infield. And that catch is made by Haley Vasquez for the second out. Two up, two down on the pop-out. And that will bring up Lindsay Lopez for the Mercedes Tigers. 2 away in the inning. No base runners thus far in the game as Lopez stands in. Ashley De Leon on deck, but Lopez will have to reach if she wants to hit here in the first inning. Pitch coming. A little bit low, ball one. And a 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody on. 2 out here in the Mercedes first. On deck you see De Leon, but Lopez, who's at the plate, will have to get on. She waits for the next one. Sandoval is ready. Spins it home. Swinging a hard hit foul ball out of play. Evens a count at 1 ball and a strike. Tournament action coming your way later this week here on the RSL Network. We'll be at 2 locations, one down in Brownsville, the other out in La Jolla, as we'll be covering softball beginning on Thursday. Here's a high pop foul ball out of play. And now 1-2 count on Lopez. And Sandoval can get out of the inning quickly. Sandoval pitching, Vasquez catching. Down at first base is Kaylee Silva for Harlingen South. Down at second base is Emily Ruiz. At third is Amelia Rodriguez. And the shortstop is Yesenia Perez. Next pitch is coming. High for a ball, evens the count at 2-2. Out in the outfield for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, Jalen Mata in left field. Kara Jensen is out in center, and Lauren Gonzalez starts the game in right field today for the Lady Hawks. 2-2 the count, and the pitch from Sandoval. Foul ball. That's a strike. And out at the plate, it's a K2-3. Thought that was a foul ball. It just hit the catcher's glove with enough velocity. Skipped off, and the inning comes to an end. For the Mercedes Tigers, no runs, no hits, no walks, no errors, and nobody left. We head to the bottom of the first here in this one, and there's no score between Mercedes and Harlingen South. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just get the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Back here on the Harlingen South Channel as the Mercedes Tigers take the field for the first time. And the Harlingen South Lady Hawks will bat here in the first inning. Hawks will have Yesenia Perez leading it off, followed by Levi Sandoval. Amira Rodriguez will hit in the 3 spot, followed by Emily Ruiz hitting cleanup. Kaylee Silva plays first base, hitting in the 5 spot. Jalen Mata playing in left field, hits 6. Natalie Martinez is the DP. She'll hit in the 7 spot. Kara Jensen playing center field, hits 8th. And Haley Vasquez, the catcher, hits in the number 9 spot for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. So it's Perez, Sandoval, Rodriguez, Ruiz, Silva, Mata, Martinez, Jensen, and Vasquez for the Lady Hawks. Mercedes Tigers, that's your outfield. Anastasia Gomez in left field, Michelle De La Torre in center, and Kenzie Lopez out in right field. The infield consists of Abigail Trevino pitching, Ashley De Leon catching. Down at first base, Elise Perez. Down at second base, Kenzie Rodriguez. Over at third is Rihanna Sierra. Shortstop is Krista Garcia. And that sets up your defense for the Mercedes Tigers. Standing in is Yesenia Perez, and we're ready to go for the bottom of the first. First pitch is in there for a strike called. Tigers went in order. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Hawks batting for a first time. Perez stands in and waits. Trevino spins it home. A little low for a ball, evens a count of 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Levi Sandoval. You see here, there on your screen. But at the plate is Yesenia Perez. Count even at 1-1. And the pitch. That's a strike call at the letters. Count goes to 1-2. There you see the next couple of hitters for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. Sandoval, Rodriguez, anybody gets on, Ruiz will hit here in the first. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a hard hit, ground ball foul. And the count remains at 1-2. Conditions are perfect here today. In Harlingen, Texas, we're at home with the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks played up in the Cal Allen Classic over the past weekend and had to dodge raindrops throughout. That one sails high for a ball and evens a count at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Yesenia Perez. They got 3 games in. They were in the middle of a game against Cal Allen when the rains finally caught up in the field they were at. And they had to shut that down midstream of the game. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging high pop-up. And that catch is made there for the Mercedes Tigers as Sandoval will hit now. Elise Perez making that play for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. And now here's Lexi Sandoval. And she'll stand in here. Nobody on, 1 out in the first. First pitch, a little high and outside for a ball. One down here in the first. Sandoval stands in for the next one. Takes that low for ball 2. On deck is Amira Rodriguez. Sandoval at the plate for the Lady Hawks. That's a strike called. Count goes to 2-1 as Sandoval was taking all the way. Sandoval in the top half of the first retired the first 3 Tigers in order to send us into this bottom of the first scoreless. Stands in here, waits for the 2-1. Skies that one foul and out of play. And the count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Sandoval back in. Trevino misses there for ball 3. So now a 3-2 count on Levi Sandoval. She digs back in. And the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball into left center field. That's down for a hit. She'll round first and check up there with a single. A 1-out single for Levi Sandoval. Let's take a look at that on the replay by Motts. Just a hard hit ball left center field. No chance anybody to get to that ball. A replay brought to you by Motts Building Material. And a runner on first with a 1 out here for the Lady Hawks, and that brings in Amira Rodriguez. Rodriguez will hit from the right side, batting third today for the Hawks with a runner on. First pitch to her. A little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. On deck stands Emily Ruiz for the Lady Hawks. Rodriguez waits. 1-0 pitch. Low, nice play there by the catcher as Ashley De Leon is able to keep that in front of her. Count goes to 2-0, and Sandoval, you see, stays at first base for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. She's there with a 1-out single. Rodriguez waits. Here comes the next one. Swinging a high pop foul out of play on the right side. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Rodriguez is ready. Trevino also ready. Brings it home. A little bit low. Ball 3. Now a 3-1 count on the number 3 hitter for the Lady Hawks. Ruiz looking in on deck. Rodriguez back in. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Play at second. Safe there. Runner reaches on the fielder's choice. And the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South have put 2 aboard. Two down here, or to check that 1 out here. And a 1-0 count now on Ruiz. Emily Ruiz takes a strike. Down at second base is Sandoval. Over at first base is Rodriguez. And Emily Ruiz at the plate. The Hawks have a chance here to put runners across the plate. That's a ball that misses just inside for ball 2. On deck is Kaylee Silva. After one was retired, the Hawks have put the next 2 aboard. Ruiz is ready, waits for the 2-1. Hits it hard, deep, back to left field, and it's gone. Home run for the Hawks. Emily Ruiz, a 3-run shot over the left center field fence. And they'll meet her at home plate. Take a look at it on the replay for the Lady Hawks. And Emily Ruiz just didn't miss this one. Deep and over the fence, gone, 3-run shot. Lady Hawks on top 3-0. That brings in Kaylee Silva. Silva playing first base today for the Hawks. First one to her. Strike called at the knees. On deck is Jalen Mata for the Lady Hawks. Silva at the plate. Ground ball to third. Throw to first. On time for the out. 5-3 on the put out. 2 down here in the inning. And here comes Jalen Mata. Mata hitting 6 today for the Lady Hawks. Batting from the right-hand side. And the first one heading her way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Mata hitting for the first time on the day. And the next one to her. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Chase one low and away. On deck, you see Nat Martinez for the Lady Hawks. Mata stands in. And the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Keeps the count at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on. 2 outs for the Lady Hawks. And Jalen Mata at the plate. Has to protect the plate now. Trevino trying to get out of the inning. Stays a little high there, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lady Hawk dugout over there, up making some noise. They've plated 3 here in the inning. And seeing if they can get some 2-out magic from Mata. That misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jalen Mata. Looking ahead at the Mercedes second, it'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Mata at the plate, waits for the 2-2. Swings through that and misses, strikes out to end the inning. But in the inning for the Lady Hawks, they'll score 3 runs. They'll do so on the benefit of 2 hits. One of those, a 3-run home run by Emily Ruiz. And we head to the top of the second here in this one. Harlingen on top, 2-0.
here. We work here. We love it here. Look for your motors in Brownsville, Texas. We're here for you.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We are back here. You see the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South as their outfielders converge. Infielders already have met in the infield. And welcome to the top of the second inning here. Mercedes in town taking on the Lady Hawks and Harlingen South on top. First pitch of the second inning is a strike call. And away we go. At the plate is Ashley De Leon. On deck stands Kenzie Rodriguez. The 0-1 pitch. Rolls up there for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Mercedes up making some noise in their dugout, trying to get something started here in the second. If you're just joining us, Harlingen South on top 3-0. That on the strength of a 3-run home run by Emily Ruiz. Pitches away for a ball, takes a count to 2-1. On Ashley De Leon. She's ready, so is Sandoval, and here it comes. That's a little high for a ball. Now a 3-1 count. Sandoval's ready, brings it home. A little high, and that's a walk. Leadoff hitter aboard for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers with the leadoff aboard. And now we'll get a courtesy runner in. As checking in is going to be Garza for Mercedes. Garza on at first, running for De Leon. It's Avi Garza. And she's on at first. Kenzie Rodriguez at the plate. Sandoval went to the dugout after the walk. Kenzie Rodriguez, the second baseman today for the Mercedes Tigers. Stands in from the right-hand side. Runner down at first base. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. And the pitch to Rodriguez. Shows a bunt. Does. It's a good one. Catcher gets to it. Throws the second wide. And all the way to third base goes the runner. And now the umpire's bringing her back to second base. Let's take a look at it on the replay. be an interference call. Let's take a look here on the replay. You'll see the bunt as it's laid down. And I'm not certain what happened there. Runner was in her lane the entire way, as you could see on the replay. Now the runner back to first base. We'll go back and look at that one more time. See if we can see something on the replay. Maybe she steps across to lay this bunt down. Let's take a look and see if we can see that. She's in the batter's box here. That's just I'm not sure what the call was there. Nothing on screen appears to have been wrong. And Elise Perez hits. There's the throw down to first base, runner back. Perez at the plate. Runner at first and one out. There's a hard hit ball into right field. That's a hit. Runner to second base. Stops there. They throw behind her. Safe. And the Tigers have two aboard. Hard hit single by Perez. That brings in Anastasia Gomez. Anastasia, the left fielder. Hitting for the Tigers here, trying to respond after the Harlingen South Lady Hawks scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Tying run stands at the plate for the Tigers. That's a strike called on the corner. Down at second base is Garza. At first base is Perez. And Gomez at the plate for the Lady Tigers. Next pitch. High for a ball. Behind that, as you see the on-deck hitter, that's Abigail Trevino. Garza able to get a big jump off of second base. Caught the attention of catcher Haley Vasquez. That pitch misses for ball 3. Runner down at first base and a runner at second for the Tigers. Hitting situation here for Anastasia Gomez. Waits and takes it low. Runners go down to second and third. And now it's a 3-1 count. Big opportunity here for the Lady Tigers of Mercedes as Ana Gomez stands in. From the right-hand side, here comes the big pitch. Bunts it, a pop foul ball. Count goes full at 3-2. Elise Perez down at second base. Garza down at third. 3-2 count on Anastasia Gomez. She's in and ready. Sandoval brings it home, swinging a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. And Gomez waits for the next one. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Count stays at 3-2. 2 on, 1 out here in the inning for Mercedes. Abigail Trevino on deck there. Boy, she's got a lot of interest in what's happening here with Gomez at the plate. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for the second out. Second strikeout of the game recorded by Levi Sandoval. And now Abigail Trevino will step in. And if Mercedes wants to get anything out of this inning, it'll have to be Trevino with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, and 1 to Trevino. The next one. Just misses the corner on the outside, evens a count of 1-1. Runner down at third for the Tigers. Another runner down at second. But now Levi Sandoval trying to get out of this inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Trevino. Michelle De La Torre is scheduled to hit next. That's the number 9 hitter. If they can both get on, you have the leadoff hitters hitting in the second inning. That's a ball low, evens a count of 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Trevino waits. Sandoval is ready. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's Michelle De La Torre. She would like to hit. Will it be with the bases loaded or with runners across? We'll see. Trevino waits. Here's the 3-2. Low, ball 4, and that's a walk. Bases loaded. Couple of walks in the inning as Trevino reaches on the walk. Hawks will meet out. The infield will talk it over. De La Torre will be the 6th hitter to hit in the inning for the Mercedes Tigers. In the second for Harlingen South, they'll have the seven, 8, and 9 hitters due up. Right now, nowhere to put Michelle De La Torre. Bases loaded. Strike called. 0-1. That's Elise Perez. She has a hit here in this game. She stands at second base for the Tigers. Next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 quick strikes on De La Torre as Sandoval's coming right after her. Sandoval can get out of the inning right here. Brings it 1-0-2. High pop-up. That's going to drift foul and out of play. Count stays at 0-2. De La Torre digs back in. Here comes the 0-2. Swing another foul ball. She stays at the plate. Runner down at third for the Lady Tigers. They'd like to get a run across here if they can here in the second. Boy, they had a chance to score a bunch. And if De La Torre can get on, this inning could get big. Leadoff hitter, Steve Garcia, stands in the on-deck circle. De La Torre has to protect the plate. Here comes the 0-2. Swinging a long one, deep one down the line in left field, and that is gone. A grand slam. And the Tigers take the lead on a grand slam by Michelle De La Torre. Celebration at home plate for the Lady Tigers. Touch 'em all, De La Torre. Let's take a look on the replay, brought to you by Mott's Building Materials. See the runners there. De La Torre, it's an 0-2 pitch. And she sends this deep. And gone. Grand slam for the Tigers. The inning continues here in the second. Big grand slam here for the Lady Tigers. And that brings in Christy Garcia. Garcia 0 for 1 on the day. Hit it hard, but out to the infield. First pitch. Low ball 1. A walk, a hit, a walk, and a grand slam. For the Lady Tigers of Mercedes. Next one to Garcia. Foul ball at the plate. Quick count of 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Now nobody on. 2 outs in the second for the Mercedes Tigers. High pop-up on the infield. Shortstop there makes the play, and the inning comes to an end. But what an inning for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. They'll score 4 runs. They'll do so on 2 hits. Nobody left, and we head to the bottom of the second. And it's Mercedes on top of Harlingen South, 4-3. Back on the Harlingen South channel after this.
Hey, you're back. How's the remodeling going?
Great. We're looking for doors.
You bet. Follow me. Our door department has the largest selection of top quality doors in the valley. Not only are they in stock, but we have the lowest prices around. Relax. With Mott's, you got this.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
We do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business service.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Me or you? Hello?
Accesible.
Come on.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Back here on the Harlingen South channel on the RSL Network. Joe Bowling with you. Bert Ruiz on my camera to my far left. And Harlingen South will hit here in the bottom of the second inning. And they trail by the score of 4-3 after the big 4-run second by the Mercedes Ladies Tigers. Natalie Martinez stands in to lead it off. From the right side, first pitch to her is low for ball 1. Hawks push 3 across. on an Emily Ruiz home run in the first. Mercedes with 4 runs on a Michelle De La Torre grand slam. Martinez leading off the second here for the Lady Hawks. Waits. Foul ball out of play, strike 1. 1-1 the count. Lady Hawks a little quieter here to start the second inning. That dugout was bopping around, making a lot of noise in that first inning. De La Torre kind of sent a message, hey, we're here. Martinez fouls that one and stays at the plate. Count goes to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on or out here in the Harlingen South second. Martinez followed by Kara Jensen and then Haley Vasquez. Anyone hits, they'll have the top of the order back up. That ducks away from ball 2. On deck, there's Kara Jensen for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Martinez at the plate. And the pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Count stays at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Natalie Martinez. Next pitch coming from Jensen. Little pop foul, and the first baseman will get to it. That's just in fair territory for the out. Elise Perez able to make that play. And Abigail Trevino has recorded the first hitter she sees here in this second inning. Trevino now sees Kara Jensen for the first time today. Jensen playing center field, hitting in the 8th spot. Trevino ready, brings it home. Strike called. On deck is Haley Vasquez. At the plate is Kara Jensen. Next one coming. Bunts it, a foul ball. Counted 0-2. Jensen steps back in. The 0-2 pitch, he shows a bunt, swings and hits that on a line, down the line, but foul in the left field corner. Jensen turned on that in a big way, pulled it foul. Now you see the Lady Hawks dugout a little more active over there. Jensen trying to get on board to get us started here. 1 down. Little looper there. That's a foul ball. Count stays at 0-2. As Abigail Trevino just keeps firing now strikes in on these hitters. 1 down in the inning. We're in the bottom of the second in a 4-3 contest. Jensen is ready. Next one to her. Low for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Vasquez on deck. If she can get on, Lady Hawks have the top of the order right behind her. Kara Jensen is ready. Stands back in. Shows a bunt here, the 1-2. Hits at it a long way, but foul down the left field line again. Count stays at 1-2. Jensen battling with Trevino. Trevino ready. De Leon gives her the sign. Here it comes. High and away for a ball. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the next one. Just misses on the off-speed pitch, and the count goes full at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes now on Kara Jensen. Takes ball 4, and that's a walk. First walk of the game issued by Abigail Trevino. And here's Haley Vasquez. Vasquez stands in from the right side, hitting in the 9 spot. First at bat for her, the catcher today for the Lady Hawks. And the first one coming. Took a ball. Didn't miss by much, but miss. So says the man in blue behind the plate. She's ready for the next one. That's a strike called. Down at first base is Kara Jensen for the Lady Hawks. At the plate is Haley Vasquez. The 1-1 pitch. High for a ball. A look down at first, but no throw. And the count goes 2-1. Next pitch coming. Hard hit foul ball. Look out over there on the Lady Hawk dugout. One on, one out here in the second inning for the Lady Hawks. Haley Vasquez is ready for the next one. Here it comes. That just misses for ball 3. Now a 3-2 count, and of the 3 balls, 2 of them have missed by a narrowest of margin. On deck is Yesenia Perez. Vasquez could keep this inning going in a big way. Swings through that, strikes out. Runner gets down to second base, so they call a foul ball. Keeper at the plate, it's a foul ball. Everybody go back. Jensen heads back. Vasquez stays at the plate. Runner still at first base. And the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Safe there, but a strikeout. For the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Yesenia Perez to hit for a second time on the day. Popped out her first time up. Batting here for the right-hand side for the Lady Hawks, who trail by 1, but the tying run is at first base. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Safe there. Heads up base running down there by Kara Jensen, but a good arm shown there by Ashley De Leon as well. Paying attention to that runner, keeping her close. Perez waits, fouls that one out of play. Strike two. Oh, and 2 the count. Mercedes. When we get to the third, they'll have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. Perez waits. Hits that foul. That does a fair ball down the line, and this may score a run. From the corner, they will not get her in time. It's a tie game. A rifling double down the line for Yesenia Perez. And that ties us up at 4 apiece. Let's take a look at that on the Mott's replay. Just down the line and a fair ball. RBI double. Sandoval stands in. Hitting for a second time. She's 1 for 1 on the day. Takes the ball high. Singled in the first, scored a run. Runs have been plentiful thus far here in this game. Four apiece. We're in the bottom of the second. Sandoval waits. Takes it outside for a ball. This is the number 2 hitter in the lineup for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. On deck stands Amira Rodriguez. Sandoval trying to keep the inning going. Takes a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Perez running at second base. A hit most likely going to give the Lady Hawks the lead. She'll get a good jump with 2 outs. Sandoval waits. Takes the ball. Base is open, but man, then you got the number 3 hitter, Amira Rodriguez, on deck for the Lady Hawks. Sandoval back in. Here's the 3-1. High fly ball into right field. Right fielder there. And the inning comes to an end. For the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South, they'll score a run. They'll do so on 1 hit, an RBI double by Yesenia Perez. And we head to the third. And we're all tied up at 4 apiece. Back with more after this.
This spring, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your spring getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Back here on the Harlingen South channel, and this game reaches the top of the third inning. Harlingen South and Mercedes all tied at 4 apiece. Home runs, each team owns one of those. A 3-run homer in the first off the bat of Emily Ruiz for Harlingen South. Michelle De La Torre with a grand slam in the second. And Mercedes hits here in the third, and Rihanna Sierra will step in leading it off. Hits that on the ground to the pitcher. One pitch, one out. One three on the put out. Those keeping score. Lindsay Lopez will step in. Lopez in the game, strikeout victim her first time up. Bats for the second time in the game, here in the third. Swings through that, strike one. On deck, that's Ashley DeLeon. DeLeon's the one that got things started in the second inning with a leadoff walk. Lopez hitting second here. And she's back in. Strike called. Sandoval painted the inside corner with a beauty there. 0-2 the count on Lopez as she stands in. High pop-up. That's going to drift out of play. And the count stays at 0-2. Sandoval working here in the third. She's allowed 2 hits, walked 2, struck out 2. Lopez back in. And the 0-2. Another foul ball out of play. See those flags blowing over there? It's blowing out to left field. Not enough to really affect the ball going out because the home runs were no doubters by these two hitters that hit the home runs for either team. But it is blowing out. Certainly not going to hold the ball in. Here's the 0-2. Low for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes on Lindsay Lopez. She's back in. Levi Sandoval is back on. Spins it home. Hard hit ball. That's a base hit into left field. A 1-out single for the Mercedes Tigers as Lindsay Lopez aboard. So Lopez 1 for 2 on the day, and here's Ashley DeLeon. Can DeLeon walk to start the second inning, and that got things rolling for the Lady Tigers. Skies this one a mile high into short right field. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch for the out. 2 down. And here's Kenzie Rodriguez. Rodriguez steps up. 0 for 1 on the day. And she hits here with 2 outs. Takes the ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Harlingen South in the third will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up. This is the 5 hitter in the lineup for the Mercedes Tigers. Takes the ball inside, just missed. Hitting her. Two balls, no strikes. 1 on, 2 outs. Rodriguez rates. Swings late at that. Runner goes and out at second base. Haley Vasquez with a missile throw down to the second base. And the inning comes to an end. In the inning for the Lady Tigers, it's no runs, no hits, one hit, that is, and a runner caught stealing. We head to the bottom of the third. Harlingen South Mercedes tied at 4 apiece.
Mitchell wide. Oh, no look past to Spalding. How about that?
A drive there by McHugh for the jam.
The Vipers take on the Austin Spurs February 14th at Bird Ogden Arena. Purchase your tickets today.
Music lovers. Back here on the Harlingen South Channel on the RSL Network, Mercedes Tigers outfield out meeting in between innings as we head to the bottom of the third here in Harlingen, Texas. Today's game featuring these Mercedes Tigers. There's their outfield dance, and they scamper away. We're at Harlingen South, and Amira Rodriguez will lead it off for the Lady Hawks here in the bottom of the third. Rodriguez reached on a fielder's choice her first time up and came around and scored a run. First pitch to her is away for ball one, and here we go to the second. On deck is Emily Ruiz. She's had a big hit today. Rodriguez trying to get on ahead of her. Fouls that one back. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on or out here in the third for the Lady Hawks. Rodriguez, Ruiz, Silva, anybody gets on, Mata will hit. That's outside for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Get a shot of that Lady Hawk dugout. Pretty active now here in the tie game. Rodriguez waits. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Ruiz stands on deck. Amira Rodriguez digs in. Hitters count here with a 3-1 count. High fly ball, very deep, and that's out of here, gone. Way out of here over center field. Hawks take the lead. And another home run here in this ball game as Amira Rodriguez takes it out, and the Lady Hawks regain the lead. Take a look at that on our split screen on the right side. And a no doubter there. Split screen replays brought to you by South Padre Island, SoPadre.com. And that's our third home run of this game between the two teams. Lady Hawks on top at 5-4. And we'll watch it again. I mean, that was way out of here for the home run. And that brings in Emily Ruiz, and Ruiz already has a home run in this game. Stands in here, batting in the third, and takes a strike on the outside corner. Four hits now in the game for the Lady Hawks. Two of them have been home runs. Next pitch to Emily Ruiz. Ball outside. Count evens at 1-1. Next one coming. High for ball two. On deck is Kaylee Silva for the Lady Hawks. Emily Ruiz at the plate. Next one coming. Ball three outside. 3 balls and a strike. Lady Hawks have plated one here in the third. Ruiz trying to get on board. And here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, late swing. Count goes to 3-2. Silva on deck, Ruiz at the plate. Ruiz steps back in. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a line foul ball on the third base side. Ruiz got on top of that ball, but in front of it as well. She stays at the plate with a count at 3-2. Next one coming. Swinging a high pop-up. Catcher there and makes the catch for the out. One down. And it brings in Kaylee Silva. Silva on the day, 0 for 1. She grounded out to third base her first time up. As she bats here in the third. Taking the first one up high for ball one. Jalea Martin on deck for the Lady Hawks. Next one coming to Silva. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Silva back in. Trevino brings it home. Swinging a high pop-up foul ball out of play. And that takes the count to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Again, you can see a good crowd on hand here for this Tuesday evening game. Tournament action coming your way. And Silva steps back in. Hard hit ball on a ground to third. Throw across in time for the out. 5-3 on the put out for the second out. Celia Martin at the plate. Martin is ready. Just outside. Third inning action. Looking at the fourth for the Mercedes Tigers, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. That's ball 4. So a 2-out walk. And the inning continues here for the Lady Hawks. And Natalie Martinez will step up. Martinez 0 for 1 on the day, popped out to first base her first time up. And takes a strike here. Martinez at the plate. Takes a strike, runner goes, throw down is not in time, safe at second base. Close play there. Let's take a look on the Mott's replay. This is a close play at second base. Coming up here. Ooh. Bang, bang play. Martinez at the plate could drive in a run with a hit. Fouls it back. Harlingen South scored 3 in the first, another in the second. Have scored 1 here in the third. Martinez hits it on the ground, foul. Mercedes scored all 4 of their runs in the second inning. Runner at second base for the Lady Hawks, Martinez. Hard hit ball, foul ball down the third baseline. Nat Martinez continues to battle here at the plate. Conrad Jensen on deck for the Lady Hawks, you see there on your screen. Nat Martinez is ready. The next one to her. Check swing. And they call her out on strikes. Inning comes to an end on the check swing for the Lady Hawks in the third. They'll score a run. They'll do so on the benefit of 1 hit. A leadoff home run by Amira Rodriguez. Their second home run of the game. Third home run of the game between the two teams. And we head to the fourth. And our score, 5-4, Lady Hawks of Harlingen South lead. Back after this.
Memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
This game goes into the fourth inning. Top side of inning number 4, Mercedes Tigers. Hitting, first pitch, high pop-up, foul ball out of play off of the bat of Kenzie Rodriguez. And one strike and away we go. Harlingen South led 3-0 after 1. Mercedes led 4-3 after an inning and a half. We were tied after 2 at 4. Harlingen South now leads 5-4. We're in the 4th. Rodriguez, Perez, Gomez to lead it off. Ball sails a little high on an off-speed pitch. I think that took the entire park by surprise, just how much Sandoval took off that pitch. There's a little foul ball out of play. Count evens at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Rodriguez 0 for 1 on the day. Takes strike 3 called here. First out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game recorded by Levi Sandoval. And up steps Elise Perez. Perez 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a run scored. Bats here in the 4th with 1 out. A little high for ball 1. On deck is Anastasia Gomez for the Lady Tigers. At the plate is Elise Perez. At the strike called. Sandoval catches the corner. And evens the count at 1-1. Perez back in. Swings through that one, strike 2. Sandoval reaching back for a little extra on that pitch. Coming out here with a new lead to work with. Albeit just 1 run, but it's a lead. Sandoval with a new approach. Struck out Rodriguez, and Perez hits one foul, but out of play on the right side. Late swing, got good contact on the ball, though. But just a long foul ball off the bat of Elise Perez. Perez back in, new softball back on the field. We're ready. Levi Sandoval spins it home. There's a deep fly ball. Right fielder going to have range, makes the play. As Lauren Gonzalez reels it in. 2 up, 2 down. That brings Anastasia Gomez to the plate. Gomez hits that on a line to short, inning over. As Yesenia Perez gobbles that up. For the Mercedes Tigers in the 4th, no runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, and nobody left. Second time in the game they've went in order. And this game heads to the bottom of the 4th. Harlingen South leads 5-4.
primavera es tiempo de salir al aire libre. Explora un barco pirata. O sal a montar a caballo. Y no olvides de toda la diversión en la bahía. La Isla del Padre ofrece algo para toda la familia. Reserva tus vacaciones de Semana Santa hoy. Visita sopadre.com.
Back here on the Harlingen South Channel, the Mercedes Tigers back out on the field. We head to the bottom of the fourth. For the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South, it'll be the 8 and 9 hitters.
Number 7, number Kara Jensen.
Kara Jensen will lead it off, followed by Haley Vasquez and then Yesenia Perez. 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup for the Lady Hawks. First pitch. High for ball 1, and away we go. Haley Vasquez on deck. At the plate, Kara Jensen. And the 1-0. Deep fly ball, left field, down the line, and it's going to be foul. And now call it gone, home run. It hit the light pole, which appears to be on the other side of the foul pole. And let's see if we can pick that up on the Mott's building material replay. Definitely hits one of the poles. According to the umpire, it hit the foul pole, not the light pole. Kara Jensen with a home run. And that brings in Haley Vasquez. Vasquez 0 for 1 on the day, a strikeout victim her first time up. And she steps up here. 6-4 ball game with the Lady Hawks on top. First pitch to her, low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. On deck is Yesenia Perez. Vasquez takes ball 2. Three home runs now in the game for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Haley Vasquez at the plate. Towers one, way back and way out of here. Another home run for the Lady Hawks, as Haley Vasquez will touch them all. No doubter there. Back-to-back home runs for the Lady Hawks. Let's go back to our Mott's building material replay. They've been busy with some replays here in this game. What do you think? How about this? Way out of here, over the road for the home run. Mott's Building Materials, our instant replay sponsor. 7-4 the score. And Yesenia Perez will now hit. 5 home runs in the game between the two teams. 4 of those now belong to the home team, Harlingen South. And we're going to get a new pitcher in the game for the Mercedes Tigers, as Anastasia Gomez will take some warm-ups. As she warms up, we'll take a quick break. It's a 7-4 game, and this is the RSL Network.
Going.
Great, we're looking for doors.
You bet. Follow me. Our door department has the largest selection of top quality doors in the valley. Not only are they in stock, but we have the lowest prices around. Relax. With Mott's, you got this.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos, ¿cómo le hago? Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Back here in Harlingen, Texas, we're at the home of the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks softball here this evening against the Mercedes Lady Tigers. And a night of home runs. 6 hits in the game for the Lady Hawks, 4 of them home run variety. Yesenia Perez steps in, facing the new pitcher, Anastasia Gomez. First pitch to her misses for ball 1. On deck is Amira Rodriguez for the Lady Hawks. Yesenia Perez at the plate. Takes the ball low. 2 balls, no strikes. Perez back in. High fly ball way back here, maybe room. Left fielder reaches over, drops the ball. Runner to second base and reaches. That ball was hit a ton in the air. Perez aboard, and Levi Sandoval will hit. That one just misses for ball 1. Sandoval on the day, 1 for 2 with a single. Run scored. Next one to her. Hard hit, ground ball, base hit into left field. Runner stops at third as they get the ball in. A strong throw. Now the runner down to second base. Sandoval on the single. It's now second and third. Sandoval's second hit of the game. That'll bring in, well, first it'll bring in a courtesy runner for the Lady Hawks. As you see, Ariela Perez checks in. She'll run for Sandoval. And now Amira Rodriguez steps to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice her first time, scored a run. Hit a home run her second time. 2 runs scored in the game and takes ball 1. 2 home runs, an error, and a single here in the 4th. On deck is Amelia Ruiz. She's got a home run tonight. Rodriguez at the plate. Has one. Takes the ball. Fourth inning action here in Harlingen. Still nobody out in the inning. Rodriguez waits. Fouls that one away. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Excuse me. Count evens at 2-2. Rodriguez digs back in. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a long one. Back, and gone. Another home run for the Lady Hawks. Second home run of the game for Rodriguez. A 2-run shot. It's a 9-4 game. Third home run of the inning for the Lady Hawks. That's a 3-run shot. My bad. 4 RBIs now in the game for Rodriguez. Let's watch this on the Mott's building material replay. Muscling that ball out of here. Knew it was gone from the word go. Mott's building material, bringing us the replays on the RSL network. A 5-run inning here in the fourth for the Lady Hawks. Ball outside. Next one coming. Long foul ball out of play. There's another shot. Base hit into left field. Gets past the left fielder. On her way to second base, standing up. That's a double. And the inning continues. Inning continues here. Here's Kaylee Silva. Silva at the plate. She's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground ball outs. Check swing for a strike. Silva at the plate. Next pitch to her. There's a deep fly ball into right field. Room, right fielder makes the catch. Runner tags. Throw to third. Out at third base. How about that throw from left field or right field? Take a look at the Mott's building material replay on this one. Hard hit ball. And a strong throw for the double play. Strike one to Jalen Mata. Mata, the 8th hitter to hit in the inning for the Lady Hawks. Takes the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 10 runs across for the Lady Hawks. 5 of those coming across here in this 4th. Next pitch to Mata. Bunts it. Pretty good one. Past the pitcher. That's a hit. Mata with a single. She's on for the 2nd time in the game. And here's Natalie Martinez. Pitch coming. Swinging a hard hit ball, and the shortstop reaches up to make the catch. Inning comes to an end for the Lady Hawks. 5 runs in the inning. 5 hits in the inning for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. And we have played 4. As we head to the 5th. Harlingen South leads this one by the score of 10-4. Back after this.
We live here. We work here. We love it here. Look for your motors in Brownsville, Texas. We're here for you.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
This spring, take a break with the family and visit the best beach in Texas. You're not building just a sandcastle. You're building memories. South Padre Island is the perfect place for fun in the sun. Book your spring getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
10-4 ball game as we are in the 5th inning here. Lady Hawks outfield breaks out of the huddle, take their respective positions, and we head to the 5th inning for Mercedes. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the lineup, and they'll have to go back to work. They trailed at one time 3-0 in this game, led 4-3. 7 runs later, all by the Lady Hawks of Harlingen, on the strength of 4 home runs since that score of 4-3. And Harlingen South on top 10-4. Abigail Trevino stands in. First pitch, ball low. 1 ball, no strikes. De La Torre on deck. Ball 2. Walks came into play back in the 2nd inning for Mercedes. 2 were walked before the grand slam. 2-0 pitch here. Swinging a foul ball out of play. Takes a count to 2-1. Lady Hawks have switched up pitchers. Amira Rodriguez now in the circle pitching. Next pitch here is low for a ball. It's a 3-1 count on the first hitter she sees, Abigail Trevino. Trevino waits. Next one coming. Ball 4, a walk. Mercedes with a leadoff runner aboard. Breaks a string of 4 in a row retired by the Lady Hawk pitchers. Second time in the game that Trevino has walked. And it brings in Michelle De La Torre. De La Torre delivered the big hit so far for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. A 2-out grand slam in the 2nd. Batting for the 2nd time in the day and takes one right down central for strike 1. 0-1. De La Torre waits. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Runner down at first base after the leadoff walk. But 2 quick strikes on De La Torre. Christy Garcia on deck. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Catcher dropped it. Base was occupied. They'll call it a foul ball. Stay here. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. First out of the inning. Ball one low to Christy Garcia. Garcia in the game, 0 for 2. She batted in the first and the second inning and bats again here in the fifth. Swings through that, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck stands Lindsay Lopez. At the plate, Christy Garcia. Ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. Tiger dugout trying to make some noise. Garcia is the top of the order. This is the leadoff hitter. Hits that hard on a line. Base hit to right field. Runner stops at second. It's first and second. First hit of the game for Christy Garcia. Brings in Rihanna Sierra. Sierra ready. Takes a strike. 0-1, 2 on, 1 out here in the fifth inning for Mercedes. Sierra waits. Next one coming. Swing and a little pop-up. Shortstop out to get it. Makes the play for the second out. That brings in Lindsay Lopez. Lindsay Lopez hits with 2 aboard. Grounds it up the middle. Second baseman gets to it, and the inning comes to an end. Tigers have a couple of base runners, but Strahan 2. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left on board. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Harlingen South leads in this one by the score of 10-4. Back after this.
Look to Trey Mitchell, wide. Oh, no, look past to Spalding. How about that?
A drive there by McHugh for the jam.
The Vipers take on the Austin Spurs, February 14th at Bird Ogden Arena. Purchase your tickets today.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till...
Back here as we are ready to start this bottom of the fifth inning. Hey, internet is something I do everything I can to get in play. Sometimes it just doesn't work. T-Mobile. Hot spots. Should work. There's a long fly ball down the line in left field. That's off the fence. And it's going to be a leadoff double minimum. Safe there at second. Double for Kara Jensen.
Here we go, up next, number 22, Haley
Leadoff double here for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South here in the 5th inning. Haley Vasquez will hit. Ball low. That play is made for the out. Brings in Yesenia Perez. She'll take a ball outside. Ball 1 to Perez. Hits that one up in the air to center field. Catch is made there for the second out. Runner stays at second. 2 down. Lexi Sandoval steps in. She's 2 for 3 on the day. Takes a strike call. No balls and a strike to Sandoval. Long fly ball down the line. That's going to be off the wall. That'll score a run. Sandoval on her way to second. That's a stand-up double. It's 11-4.
Good hit. Go, Amira.
Here we go up next, number 14, Amira Rodriguez.
That'll bring in Ramira Rodriguez. Takes the ball high. Between innings, we'll see what we can do to get this internet possibly to reconnect for us. There's a swing and a miss. Speaking of those on the live side, Mira Rodriguez at the plate. Emily Ruiz stands on deck for the Lady Hawks. There's a high fly ball into short right field. Right fielder there makes the catch for the out. Inning comes to an end. Lady Hawks of Harlingen score another run. They do so on 2 hits. And we have played 5. Mercedes will hit in the 6th. And it's now Harlingen South on top, 11-4. Back after this.
We live here. We work here. We love it here. Look for your motors in Brownsville, Texas. We're here for you.
Hey, you're back. How's the remodeling going?
Great. We're looking for doors.
You bet. Follow me. Our door department has the largest selection of top quality doors in the valley. Not only are they in stock, but we have the lowest prices around. Relax. With Mott's, you got this.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
We head back here into the top of the sixth inning. Top of the sixth inning, it is Harlingen South on top by the score of 11-4. Trying to work with these hot spots here from T-Mobile. Doing all we can to keep them in service. Pitch coming here is a ball outside. Sixth inning for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Ashley De Leon, Kinsey Rodriguez, and Elise Perez will hit. First pitch coming here is low for a ball. Ball two. Timeout called because of conversation down the third baseline. Lady Tigers batting here in the sixth. They scored 4 runs in the second inning on a big grand slam off the bat of Michelle De La Torre. Here's a little pop-up, foul ball, catcher out of reach. Tiger dugout trying to make some noise here. Swinging a ground ball to third, backhanded but foul. Now goes to 2-2. Little foul ball at the, well, it's a strike. Drop, throw to first, that's an out. One down.
Number 3, here for Kay Rodriguez.
Here's Kinsey Rodriguez. Kinsey Rodriguez stands in. Walked in the second inning, flied out to right field in the third. Quick strike here. 0-1. Rodriguez ready for the next one. That's a strike call. 0-2. Foul ball, catcher caught it, and that's an out. 2 down. Brings in Elise Perez. Ground ball, pitcher catches, and a quick inning here in the 6th. 1-3 on the put out for the Lady Tigers. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Harlingen South on top in this one. 11-4. Back after this.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The Vipers take on the Austin Spurs, February 14th at Bird Ogden Arena. Purchase your tickets today.
We are back here and back to action as Emily Ruiz stands in as the bottom of the 6th rolls in. For the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South, Ruiz already with 2 hits on the day, a home run and a double. 3 RBIs and a run scored as she bats here leading it off the 6th. It's Ruiz, Silva, and Martin. Anybody gets on, Martinez will hit. She's ready for the next one. Swings and crowns it foul. Lady Hawks scored 3 in the 1st, another in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 5 in the 4th, another in the 5th. They've scored in every inning. So you see Kaylee Silva in the on-deck area. Emily Ruiz at the plate. Swinging a hard hit ball. That's a base hit into left field. 3rd hit of the game for Ruiz. A leadoff single.
Next, number 29, give it up for Kaylee Silva.
That'll bring in Kaylee Silva. Silva on the day, still looking for her first hit. She steps up here in the 6th. Takes the ball outside. Lady Tigers 4 runs on 3 hits. Check it, 4 hits in the game. Harlingen South, 11 runs on 14 hits. Courtesy runner will check in the game. As Ruiz will head to the dugout for the Lady Hawks. Meanwhile, Silva ready to go. And she stands in. Foul ball out of play. Runner at first. Nobody out here in the 6th for Harlingen South. Silva rates. Takes it high. Ball 2. Silva back in. That's a strike call. Two strikes on Silva. She's ready, and the next one to her. Way away, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Hawks have scored runs and had base runners up and down the lineup all night long. Silva at the plate. Little ground ball to second, one play, no, dropped, everybody's safe. Runners to first and second on the miscue there.
For number 15, Jalen Mata.
That brings in Mata. Out at second there on the hit by Mata. Runner goes to third. Now it's first and third. For the Lady Hawks.
Number 24, Natalie Martinez.
And Natalie Martinez steps to the plate. Martinez hitting here with 2 aboard. Hits that foul out of play. Nat Martinez popped out her first time, strikeout victim her next. Hit it hard on a line to shortstop. Her last at bat. Hits this one right to the pitcher. Caught, throw to third. Out there, it's a double play. Another rocket shot off the bat of Nat Martinez. And she lines into a 1-5 double play to end the inning. For Harlingen South, they'll score no runs in the inning. First time in the game they've been limited to no runs. And they will strand 1. And we head to the 7th here. And it's 11-4. Mercedes hits after this.
Esta primavera puedes disfrutar de mimosas con tus amigas, comidas junto a la playa con los hijos, platillos deliciosos por la bahía y de tomarse una bien fría acompañada de unos mariscos. La Isla del Padre tiene opciones riquísimas para desayuno, comida y cena. Reserva tus vacaciones de Semana Santa hoy. Visita sopadre.com.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
As we head to the top of the 7th inning, Anastasia Gomez leading off for Mercedes in ball 1. Lady Tigers down 7 here in the 7th. Dugout over, making some noise, trying to get something started here. Gomez, Trevino, De La Torre. Anybody gets on Garcia to hit. Gomez leading it off. Takes ball 2. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Timeout there called for just a moment. And we're ready to go again with Anastasia Gomez. Swings and fouls that one back. Gomez trying to get on to start it off. Steps back in here in the 7th. Ground ball. Over to first, 1 down. Six in a row now retired by the Lady Hawks pitching staff. Amira Rodriguez came in relief. Levi Sandoval started it. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Abigail Trevino at the plate. Ball 1. 1-1. Tiger team, you got to like what they have up and down. It was some question marks coming into this season as to what the mix was going to be for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. And I think they're going to be competitive in this sample here. Foul ball, back to the screen. Got to figure their cleanup hitter today hit the grand slam. She's on deck. Here's Trevino waiting for the 1-2. Ball low. 2-2 the count. Well, you look up and down the lineup for the Lady Hawks, it's like there's a lot of players you could say in the category for the player of the game if this score stands. There's strike 3 called. 2 down in the inning. And here's Michelle De La Torre. Kara Jensen's been on base 3 times with a home run. Emily Ruiz 3 times with a home run and 3 RBIs. First pitch coming here to De La Torre is a swing and a foul ball, strike one. Sandoval has been on 3 times with 3 hits. Leah Mott has been on 3 times. So a lot of candidates for our player of the game. All low. 1-1 the count. That didn't miss by much. Oh, did I mention Amira Rodriguez? She's been on base 3 times as well. 2 of those just to circle the bases on home runs. There's a foul ball out of play. And 4 RBIs. 3 runs scored. Amira Rodriguez, as it stands, in the spotlight for potential player of the game medal here on the RSL network. Next pitch coming. And that's a little high. 2-2. Reminding you, later on you can rewatch this game. I know we had some internet issues on the live version. T-Mobile, gotta love them. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball, line track to the pitcher, and the ball game is over. Harlingen South wins it by the score of 11-4. Welcome to our post-game show here on the RSL Network. Our post-game show brought to you by Pronto Insurance, by Mott's Building Materials, by the City of South Padre Island, and by Luke Fruya Motors. Harlingen South got it started in the first inning with a 3-run home run off the bat of Emily Ruiz. Mercedes answered with a 4-run second on the strength of a Michelle De La Torre grand slam. Put the Lady Tigers on top 4-3. Harlingen scored another run. The Lady Hawks in the second to tie it at 4 apiece. And in the third, it was a leadoff home run by Amira Rodriguez that put him up on top to stay. 5-4. Lady Hawks scored 5 runs in the fourth. 3 home runs in that inning. Kara Jensen led it off with a home run. Haley Vasquez followed with a home run. And Rodriguez hit her second home run of the game in that fourth. In the fifth, doubles by Kara Jensen, and Levi Sandoval plated another run for the Lady Hawks. And that tallies 11. Our player of the game, once again, Amira Rodriguez for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Our postgame show brought to you by Pronto Insurance, Mott's Building Material, City of South Padre Island, and Luke Fruya Motors. It's going to do it for our broadcast. Again, watch the replays on the multiple channels on the RSL network. This one will be on the Harlingen South channel, and most likely a couple other channels rolling for you by the night's end. From this time till next time, I'm Joe Bowling. For Bert Ruiz, my camera operator, another terrific job there. So long.